Beginner's Walkthrough is a series that should help the new players of SimCity learn the basics of the game. The series will include me and another player doing commentary as I build. During gameplay, my partner will ask me questions that a beginner might ask. My hope is that my answers and actions will help new players understand this game better.
Um, would it be nice to follow the coastline with your park?
Yes, it would. And,
Make it a little bit stretched?
and since I'm making some money. It's only $45,000 a day yesterday. It's not going to affect any of the city for me to have to pause it. So I'll just leave it running and collect that taxes. So we're just going to destroy the whole thing and rebuild. And for those who do not know, you can hold the control button and destroy or bulldoze whole sections of road. I do want to take that street and continue around with it. Well, maybe not. Let me see. Decisions. Maybe I will bring this street around and put the entrance over on this backside. Well, no, I think that would cause a lot of traffic jams trying to get to the main entrance. I think the main entrance still should be there. There's already a lot of traffic there, though. That could be because having the attraction there. Hey, we got some balloons going off. And since the wind's blowing that way, I should have put the balloon over here somewhere. Have faith. $5,000. Well, yeah. So if I add it, say OK, it should automatically give it to me once I get enough amount of Sims to go to church. So how are we doing here? Low skill. Manufacturer saying low skill. It's okay. Back to the park. Getting sidetracked here.
People are always complaining.
Yeah.
So
But I'm going to keep the location. I should have, well, no, it's easier just to bulldoze the whole thing. But I'm going to keep the entrance in the same place. And I don't think we have enough room to have two entrances, but I'm going to try. And should I go all the way down? Yeah, I believe I will and try to curve it around the whole coast. That is free, right? Yes, it is free. So if we have an amusement or a roller coaster there, I think that'll look pretty cool. Let's change the angle. I can see your city over there in the background. Oh, you got a stadium.
just trying to make some money.
Trying to decide where to put this is difficult. So what do you think, Max? On the waterway or
Well, if you put it on the waterway, it looks a little bit glitchy because the ground is what's it called? Going up a little bit.
there on the right side?
Yeah. Although it does that as well if you put it on the main part.
Either way, it's gonna stick up, and it might not look glitchy. If I can say that.
Glitchy.
Yeah, if I plop it down and get out of the edit view.
Then it would be best if you place it next to the water, I think. It would be the most nicest for people when they're driving the roller coaster. They can view the whole ocean.
True, true. So we want to go ahead and add a pathway. I want to have a straight, oops, I want a straight pathway. Oops, destroyed a building.
Oops. There's not a lot of people coming to my stadium.
Yeah, stadiums, from what I remember, are kind of tricky.
Sometimes they get a lot of people and sometimes no one.
Guess it's best for me to put the big rides in first.
And build around it.
Yes. You know what? I think I'll see if I can add an entrance, another secondary entrance. It has to be on a road first.
Oh, wait. Here comes the traffic.
And my park will lose money until I get everything back up.
You can always pause the game.
Yeah, but I'm making enough in taxes that doesn't really matter.
True. Okay, I'm actually getting money again for the stadium.
I don't know how this is going to work out. I have want to put the second entrance, but I don't know if it's going to be too close to add the pathway. Oh, it's only $20,000, so if it doesn't add the pathway, I could always take it out. Nope, too close to the intersection. I thought so. Oops. Which means I got to move the road over, and the ferry should be moved over. How much is a ferry? Let's see.
You can move the road that's next to the roller coaster. If you move that back up a little bit towards the roller coaster, you might be able to
Good
curve
idea.
the road.
Good idea. But I wonder how much that thing cost. That cost $20,000 itself, and I think I'll just move this whole area here. We'll move Dolly too. Sorry, Dolly. I did not know his or her name before. I might butt that up real close to that instead. Hope that was a smart choice.
Oh, we got some people leaving, some people joining the stream. Good afternoon, Archer.
Oh, Archer's here. Peter?
Mm.
Hi, Peter. Nice to see you.
Bliss's ignorance says, as an RTS game, I really would love to use more hotkeys, but the current hotkey setup is not the most convenient. I would love if they allow us to rebind the hotkeys.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
It would make it easier. If you place them closer to WASD, for example.
Or whatever you're used to using for other programs, maybe.
Exactly. They're asking if I want to build a attraction park for them. People in my city.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Tell them to go to my city. Say there's one next door.
It's one like 50 minutes drive. Why don't you go there? Oh, the traffic is backing up. That's why.
Oh, shoot. I was going to put a Ferris wheel over here and forgot, and now there's not room for it. You know, spending money, spending money.
You've only used like 100,000, so it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
And plus, you know, when I build a city, usually I never come back to it, so it'll be okay. Well, after cities of tomorrow, because I will, or I have bought it, it'll be interesting to go back to some of the cities and see how it all works together
Mm-hmm.
and add, you know, like the towers and whatnot. Would be nice if there was like little green stuff, you know, like parks and things you could add in areas that attractions won't fit.
You mean like they do in Cities Excel, for
Um,
example?
well, I can't say that I know because I don't play it. I actually, you know, I bought it 2011 and bought the extension and only played it for a weekend. And then maybe a week ago, reinstalled it, and I just couldn't seem to find, you know, interest to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have experience in that game.
Mm. Neither do I, but you know, it's some of the things you pick up by watching videos. If you have like an empty area next to a house, you can just make it bricks or mud, or I
Oh, that
think you could make it water as well.
that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was videos is the reason that I installed it because Yuto had shared a time lapse with me, and I thought, wow, you know, watching a regular gameplay, you know, I can't do it. It wasn't interesting, but watching the time lapse and being that it was so big, I thought, oh wow, that is pretty cool. I want to do a time lapse video. But the controls were just kind of too awkward for me. Well, the main attractions, you just have so many main attractions. I don't need to use all of them. Just because you have them doesn't mean you have to use them.
You can plop down 5.
Let's see, one, two, three, four. Yeah, you could plop down five.
Wow. Okay, it's time for me to upgrade my city again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to put down all the attractions, but that's okay. I mean, we've fully upgraded it, and I'm just interested in making it look interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not as interesting as I'd hoped, because I'm not integrating it in with the city.
Well, you have to replan the whole city if you want to do that.
Yeah, when I've done that before in the past, I've actually pre-planned it. This time I did not pre-plan. Just playing with whatever happens, happens. I don't get to play as much as I used to.
Why not?
Well, one reason I started working a little bit more. Got to pay bills.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I've tried to get my wife to do it, and she won't. She'll pay her share. It's quite understandable. And I don't know what the proper placement is for the concessions and whatnot, but I just kind of randomly put them throughout the park.
You make money with a lot of money with the concessions, so you should place as much as you can.
Oh, I definitely place them all, and I try to separate the refreshments out because I know that in some kind of video or something that Maxis has put out or SimCity, it mentioned that when people get off rides, they have to eat and snack to have energy to continue on.
YouTube makes a very wise comment. If only you could get paid to play games,
You can.
especially for you. Yeah, it does take a while to build up.
Yeah, my YouTube channel, I made a $39 in my lifetime so far. As of yesterday, I might have broke $40 so far.
Get like 1 cent every 10 likes or something, and 2 cents every favorite, etc. It's not that much.
Well, Yuto, you want to join us on the call for a little bit? All my services and everything is doing well. I don't have to worry about that. Let's see, the boats, 41-minute wait time, 764 riders per day, not a whole lot. Trains, got a lot of people on the trains. Not much wait time, that's good. Ooh, wow, the streetcars, 121-minute wait. And the buses are pretty slow wait at 60 minutes, but streetcars, that's quite a bit.
I have a 99-minute wait on my boats and 57 on my streetcars. I don't have any buses yet. I don't have to add them, but you know.
Well, I have quite a bit of riders on my streetcar. Maybe I just need to add a couple more streetcar garages. See if that helps. I know it takes a little time for it to kick in. Oh wow, there's a lot of traffic on that street coming in. Spent too much time playing with the amusement park to even notice that. And it looks like a lot of traffic is going down to the train station.
That might be a lot of commuters coming from my city.
I love how the people when they walk, and they all stop in one spot, and it's kind of like they merge into one person. Well, it's kind of a temporary thing. Now all the traffic through there is cleared up. I wonder if it had
Now
anything to do with, no, the wait time's still 121 minutes. As I say, I wonder if it has anything to do with me adding the streetcars garages. So Yuto says you should be able to make your own routes on streetcars, buses, other mass transit rather than the AI doing their own thing. Oh, I agree. Too bad there is no such thing as a competitive SimCity scene. Um, Bliss is ignorance. What do you mean by that? Having little competitions?
I think he means it like MLG for Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Competitions for who makes the biggest city the fastest. But isn't EA giving out some of those competitions? Little competitions every couple of weeks or every week?
Yeah, it's just a screenshot competition now. Well, my
Well, it's
city
more than
does.
nothing.
Yeah. Now on SimNation, I've done little competitions in the past. I haven't done those in a while, but I'd like to soon. Wow, I've got a lot of homeless in my city. Well, here it says
That's
60, 60, but there's a lot of little homeless icons running around. I guess I need to change my wealth level and lower some of this unemployment.
well, this has been a nice city.
I'm actually going to add quite a bit of commercial here because we have a lot of unsatisfied shoppers, plus we have a lot of unemployed. Maybe it'll help with employment. We haven't had any zombie attacks, but I'm going to add a road to connect these two. Oh, I didn't mean to do dirt roads, but I could upgrade. Even though I have unemployment, if I add commercial, I feel like I gotta add residents.
You have what? Unemployment, and when you add commercial, you're gonna get residents. Could you explain that?
Well, I've just, whenever I add some zoning for commercial out of habit, it just seems like well, if I'm adding commercial, I gotta add residents too. Especially when, if you looked at my screen, I added the commercials all in the same area.
Ah, okay.
So I'm thinking I got to add some residents there because they might be too far away from everybody else. But I'm going to add some parks, which will increase the wealth, which will lower the amount of people. I think I might just use the tall tree rows here. And what I just did might help out a little bit.
It does seem to be all blue now, so it should help out.
And I want to add, well, don't really want to add high density um, unless they're high wealth because I don't want to add more residents. Let me see. So we cut out 1,000 unemployment because I think we had around 2,500. Have 1,500 now, 1,400. So as buildings kind of convert, that should drop down. Oh, how are we doing on shoppers? Most of them are unsatisfied as are low wealth. Oh, but unemployment popped back up there again. I hate to add more industry, but I don't want to add more commercial. You know what I could do is upgrade some of the roads and maybe make bigger industry.
I was just about to say it.
Time has run out for this episode, but the series will continue tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and continue to watch all the episodes in this series.